Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
All right, so we got some information today.
Stomach easy.
Yeah, get ready for this. There was this thing from the BBC One. First of all, we found out that there is going to be a Dalek, definitely in the episode, which we already said.
Yeah, I mean,
that was gonna
right there.
We already predicted with the contract they have to have him appear, and maybe it's a thing where it's within a year's time. So in other words, that even though we had the things with the finale, like the whole season, they still have to appear Christmas because it's going to be another 10 months. So it's probably going to be like within a year's time they have to have a Dalek. Yeah. So if they have it at Christmas time, then
they've met their quota.
And then the next time they have it, they probably have a Dalek appear in episode 1 or 2 or 3. Yeah. So, all right, we know that. We heard rumors that it might be Rusty that's dead, the good Dalek, as like a FU to the Doctor from the Daleks, meaning we took care of the good Dalek thanks to you, so all hope is lost. But there's some interesting things that came out. One of them is there is some quotes. And there's a female voice that says, "We know who you are," and the first Doctor says, "So you've been making it clear." The female voice says, "The bringer of darkness, the imp of the Pandorica,
ooh,
the beast of Trenzalore." And then the first Doctor's like, "No, dear me, no, I am the Doctor." The female voice says, "You are the Doctor of War." And then the first Doctor goes, "The Doctor, yes, but the Doctor of War, never, ma'am, never." So that right there tells us that when the Great Intelligence said the Beast, he was referring to the 11th Doctor. And we thought it was something in the far future. No, it was episodes later where it was the time of the Doctor where he just... Now, here's the thing I'm wondering about. They call him the Beast of Trenzalore, right? Could that be because it's something we didn't see? Like, could it be because they call him the Beast of Trenzalore because he destroyed everything with the regeneration energy?
That's what I was starting.
And he just took off and the whole...
when
the civilization...
Little regeneration,
and the whole civilization turned on him as the hero because they're like, "You destroyed our whole planet with your regeneration energy," even though he was there for 1,000 years.
That's what I was. When I was hearing that and reading that, I thought,
Beast of Trenzalore.
Yeah, that sounds too much like him.
Like
being the savior, being the villain.
And he wouldn't know because he left. He left. He wouldn't know what the result was of his, So, of course, the first Doctor is going to be like, "I'm not going to be any of those things. What are you talking about?" But he is. And hopefully that doesn't do anything, that they do a real crazy shit, like alter everything. Because I really hope that's not the case. So we already found out that everything that they said was basically the 11th Doctor with the exception of John Hurt, which was the War Doctor.
Yeah.
So that was revealed. The Beast is the 11th Doctor. Now, also, we got word from Mark Gatiss that he says, "I am open to writing Doctor Who at any time. I have an unlimited amount of episodes."
Please. Or even yet, take over. Secretly take over. You didn't hear that from me. Take over.
Well, we were hoping kind of he was, going to be a big part of it too when all that stuff is going on, because
maybe that's
the poor guy never.
Maybe this is it. Maybe they're not really. They're seeing how well Chibnall does, and if he doesn't really do as grand as they hope as well, they'll have Gatiss slide in.
Gatiss. The thing is that he could still be a writer. It doesn't. You know what it is? Everything that he wanted to do, Moffat kind of told him no.
Yeah,
with the Ice Warriors. So we never really got to see a Gatiss Unbound.
No.
whatever the F he wanted to do,
It
we
would
never
be
got to
great
see.
to see Capaldi literally show his work, but Moffat pretty much chapped that any chance he had.
And Moffat, of course, keeps talking, and he's getting everybody to be like, you know, what the hell, dude? Like, because it's kind of taking away the focus of everything else.
Yeah.
Now, you know, we had a clip that was sent to me that time. I told you, and I think I shared it with you, about there was a play where Jodie Whittaker was acting in it with Christopher Eccleston. And I got to tell you, the moment I saw that, I think we talked a little bit about it off air, I was like floored by her performance.
Yeah.
Because again, I've never seen her in anything before. So I saw that, and then I'm like, well, you know what? That's your friggin' job interview right there.
Yeah.
I don't need an audition either.
And maybe that's just it. Maybe it's not the fact that they did interviews or things like that. Maybe he actually just
saw that.
Okay, here's some.
Well, he worked with her in Broadchurch, so he knows. I mean, he knows her in Broadchurch.
Yeah.
I mean, so he knew. I mean, but the thing is, I don't know why he doesn't audition anybody. But maybe he has a weird style with Jim. I don't know.
Maybe, because they all do. So it's like he knew her from Broadchurch, so that way he knows. Okay, she auditioned for maybe she auditioned a certain way in there,
right?
And because the way she auditioned and acted, he could see maybe not the doctor initially, but maybe.
Well, Christopher Eccleston said, "Oh, she's perfect for the role." Because he worked with her and he knows. Yeah. So I also want to address something too, because I think that people they think that things are going to have to be a certain way with our show. And like they don't catch every episode of the Real Whovians cast. Mm-hmm. They don't know we have tons of members with different opinions. They're only watching the negative. They think that's negative. I mean, there was a time where I was making a decision if I was going to still watch Doctor Who or not. But I already
we do that all the time when a new doctor comes around. So,
but I already revealed right away. I said that I'm responsible for like 7 or 8 different Doctor Who pages. I'm not going to give that up because of my opinion. Yeah. And I said that I'm going to be open-minded about it and give her a chance and watch it. Now, yes, my initial reaction was more curse words and history. I know, and if people watched it, they would be like, what an evil son of a bitch, like me or something. No, it was just initial, genuine, true reaction, not scripted, not played. I was genuinely pissed off. And, you know, as time was going on, I'm like, you know, I'm curious because, again, I started this before I could read or write, I watched Doctor Who. So nothing has changed in that aspect, but people come on here and they comment stupid stuff like you misogynist pigs. And meanwhile, we have tons of women in here,
3
too.
or 4 other women on the show saying.
A lot more than 3 or 4. And the thing is that it's like they read the footnotes or they watch one video out of 6,000. And it's like, what are you talking about? You know, so like me, before I judge somebody, I make sure I look at all avenues, you know, with them.
Apprehensions. Granted, when we hear something, it's like, okay, this sounds like a good idea on paper, but let's see it in real life. And then
this is the thing. This is my show. I enjoy your company, Scott. I enjoy doing casts with everybody.
I feel so honored. Thank you.
Thank you. And the thing is that people will make a comment like, we're fucking sick of you.
Yeah.
Right? And I read this and I'm like, well, go fuck yourself because you're going to be even more sick of me because you're not going to fucking stop me from doing my shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to stop me from doing my videos.
Because you're not agreeing with the
I don't fucking care. Like,
you're against something. But the problem is about a year after the thing, for example, let's just say Doctor Who doesn't do as well. A year after it does, and we get a new person, you're going to be seeing all these people who were part of the majority saying, oh, you misogynist SOB, are going, you know, I had that same feeling. but I didn't want to say anything at the time.
Right.
It happens every time.
Listen, I have fun doing this, okay? You know what? Don't be lazy. Like, you're like, we're sick of seeing you. So what is your goal? Your goal, why don't you just watch something else? Why are you hooked? Like I'm a drug to you that you gotta watch my shit. Like if you don't fucking like me, then don't watch me and don't comment. I would love not to hear from you. But the thing is that they make it like that's going to affect me. No, I will make more casts. I will do more. I'm not going anywhere. So like it's never going to change. You can make videos from 2012, the end of Matrixlord, 2014, the end of Matrixlord, 2016. It's never happened. Okay, someone made a video, the end of Matrixlord in 2017. We're almost over, buddy. Try again. So like, can't you just go do your own shit and make your own videos? Like you don't have to. Nobody's forced to watch it. You know, and the thing about these people,
basically, it's almost though they're technologically illiterate. You know that they control the machine. It's not the other way around.
No, what they really want to do is they do want to see me because they want to dislike every single day, and that's their stupid life, and that's horrible. But you know what? I'm not going in. So you're not going to, and then the people that have the stupid opinions about watching one cast, let me tell you something. Have an open mind, okay? People are like, oh, you're a horrible representation of the show. Give me a break, okay?
You know what? Before you make that snap judgment, watch maybe a few episodes that came beforehand.
I don't care.
Just do that. I mean, just do that for our
Nobody is going to fake making over thousands of videos for Doctor Who, okay? So we are genuine, and we are a good representation of opinions of the show. We have opinions that love the Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, and some that don't. And you know what? We have both in this cast. We have both opinions. We're not one-sided in the cast where everybody loves her, okay? Some don't. And you know what? That is the best genuine thing that I would like to watch is different opinions where we're not lying to the people. Like you'll watch, let's say, Talking Dead, and they'll never admit if the episode's bad. They'll never say, oh, that episode sucked. They'll never criticize the writer like, what the hell were you thinking?
So basically, how does the writer know?
Right. And then you're yesing them to death. Oh, it's great. What a great, fantastic episode of The Walking Dead. And you know what? Then everybody's pissed because Carl got bit. You jumped the shark. He's going to die. And people are like, I ain't fucking watching this shit anymore. But nobody says anything on the damn show because it's all like, we love each other, this. It's all bullshit.
You don't want to make waves.
Even the actors are bullshit because they're not happy about certain things and they're going to leave. So that's what I'd rather see. I'd rather see a show that's genuine. You talk about negativity. No, it's not negativity. It's a different opinion than you're used to. So we have differences of opinions. I would rather have someone tell me the truth. I'd rather have somebody tell me the truth about Doctor Who than to try to sell me a used car like that shit, okay? Tell me if this looks like a shitty episode, you know? I don't want to have people like promoting the shit out of Love and Monsters saying it's the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread. Meanwhile, it sucks ass. I don't want that. So that's what I look for. When I'm, as a fan of YouTube and I'm going to watch people's reviews, I go for the people that, you know, tell the effing truth that are genuine, not like fake people that are looking for the interview. I'm not looking for any interviews. I could have interviews if I want to.
So that way they can go, okay, if I softball it, I can get an interview with this person.
I can have interviews if I want to, but I don't because it's like, it's always spontaneous. I never have time to set shit up. And I'm just like, oh, hey, Scott, like just now, hey, you want to do a guest? Okay, boom, we're in. You know, it's not like, oh, hey, we're going to do this at 2 o'clock. That's not how I operate. I never plan shit like we're going to do it at this time. Never happens, okay? I like to be spontaneous with the cast. So, no, man, we are a great, I mean, we put a lot of work into the Whovians cast. We do these wonderful reviews for you. We give you the news. We have our funny wit and humor and different people. And sometimes we fight each other a little bit because we're annoyed about why you like this episode, this sucks, and why, you know, so it's fun, you know, and you're not going to get that really that many other places. So, you know what? Just have an open mind when you're watching our stuff. And, you know, nobody loves Doctor Who And I don't care. I'm just saying, nobody loves Doctor Who more than I do. I mean,
Same
again,
here. I mean, I've been
I
watching
live,
it
breathe,
for
and die
30
Doctor
something
Who.
years.
So come on.
When I switched on expecting to watch the goodies, and I never expect to be still watching the show since '83, but I am.
And I could say that. I could say that because you know what? Nobody has the amount of cast that I do about Doctor Who. Try to prove me wrong because it's not happening. And I'm still making it because I love doing the show. When I don't love the show, then you'll see me not making it. Because you know what? I love doing Whovians cast, talking about Doctor Who. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
We heard you.
So get used to this face. Take a picture. It will last longer. You know, I don't know if I really want to see you have some type of shrine of me, something like, you know, where it's going to be like, you know, be like something out of like, you know, friggin'
Mashed potatoes.
What's those movies with Morgan Freeman and some thing or whatever, or like I don't know, Hannibal, some crap, I don't know, whatever. Like I don't want like somebody to be like, you know, some evil thing, like look at me like a shrine. I don't want that crap. But you know what? We're gonna do our best to give you as many kisses as I can. Plus, I'll write books, so you're gonna be more sick of me. Who knows? Who knows?
Yes.
So book 13 is coming, mother. All right? Too bad. Not going to stop it, and it's not a failure because if it was a failure, I wouldn't do it. It's not a failure. Sometimes I like to rub it in. Yes, I do. I'm like a child. I do like to admit when I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I admit that too, but I love to admit when I'm right.
And it just pains you so much. We just see in your face that you have to prove that you're right.
I love proving right. I love it. I do love it when I'm right, you know? Fucking shit. I love that shit. Sometimes I don't love it because I'm like, oh, that's predictable. But you know what?
Being seated in the chair of knowledge helps.
It's on my throne right here. And that's right. When I'm on my other throne, I turn around and what's next to me? There you go. Because you know what? There's no bigger fan than that. I have to look at the TARDIS every time I sit down. Okay? There you go. So, I told you, if I ever have a house, I'm designing my whole freaking basement. It's going to be like Man Cave Central TARDIS. Things going to go up and down. Things going to tour around. I'm crazy with that stuff.
Ooh, in the kitchen in particular, you could have the time rotor rise up, and there's your.
Still have to put K9 on the tree, man.
Yeah.
Still has to put his poor head's messed up because I blame Jody Whittaker. Chuck. I gotta tighten that somehow, man. This is what happens when you chuck your ornaments. It's all like a little bit.
Well, he looks like he's looking questionably at something.
His head's all like, you know, I was like, ah! That was like that famous, we could do a slow motion, be like, and I couldn't find it for days. So, found him. Just a little bit slanted. What are you going to do? All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here. So, take care. Bye for now.